Hey, what's up, everybody? How y'all doing today? This is your guy Joe Martin, 750 credit score on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. Your favorite big brother, the Simplicity Genius. Today is Sunday. This week has been a real busy week. Well, last week was a real busy week, but it was a productive week. Saturday I got an opportunity to go out to Macon, Georgia, and teach. Um, and I want to talk about that, right? So now I've been doing speaking engagements for many years, right? Going to different events, traveling, and just being the keynote speaker on many events. But yesterday it dawned on me, and on the way back, I realized I said, Joe, you already knew what your purpose was at the age of 24. Really younger than that. I always knew my purpose was to stand in front of thousands of people and speak. As you all know, a lot of people that know me since I was younger, at one point in time, it was speaking from a stage, from music that we produced and recorded and written. Um, but then, as my responsibilities went up, and I tell people, like, even as an artist, when I was writing music, I was way ahead of my time. You know, um, I think I started writing at the age of 10 and it just stayed with me. It was just something that I really enjoyed doing. That's why you see I still got my studio equipment over there. I don't do too much writing anymore, or recording or producing. Um, Actually, that equipment was put up, you know. I had to blow the dust off of it. Still probably need to wipe some dust off of it now, but um, the reason why I put that back together is because I'm like, okay, I still love music. Like I still listen to music every day, Spotify, I'm always listening to music, listening to how people put words together, listening to how producers put beats together, listening to how engineers put things together. I still love all of that, So I was like, you know what? Maybe one day when you slow down, you could get back over here on this love for this, you know. But at the same time, my daughter, even my son, when he was younger, he enjoyed the studio. I guess at that time when he was younger, I was really in there a lot. So he got a chance to witness me record so many songs, powerful type songs, and just good songs that was ahead of the time. So he got a chance to experience that. Um, my baby girl, she came at a time where I had kind of put all the music up. So she didn't get a chance to experience. But what I do notice is her ability to catch a beat and stay on beat. Because even when she play the 808s or the drum kits with the snares, she on tempo with it, you know? So I'm like, okay, maybe that's something that she might pick up on the production side, So I'm like, okay, cool. Let me just do that. So right now at this point, one thing that I regret that I never did was learn how to play those keys. You know, when I go to studio, and I know we kind of off, but we just talking. It's cool. When I used to go to people's studios or be around somebody that know how to play those keys, man, I say to myself, good gracious, because we'll be in the studio, right? Back in the days, we'd be in the studio, producing a track, and I was more so of a writer, so I'm good at putting that pen to pad and really doing some good writing. But we'll be in the studio, and some of the guys that play keys will come in, and I see so how easy it is to just play a key, loop it, and then drop a drum behind it. See, because I think if you could play keys, not only can you put like strings together, pianos together, bass lines, because I think the foundation is knowing how to play those keys. So that's something that I think I really want to do. I really want to put my daughter into like a piano class so that she could really learn how to play those keys. Then when she come down here, she could play a nice melody. We'll put it in a loop, and then I show her how to drop the kicks, 808, snares, hi-hats, any other things that's on top of the keys. So, that's a plan, that's a goal for me. I'm a homebody, I mean, I'd rather be in the house than out the house. And I tell anybody for the last 25 years, I've been in the house. Although I have been doing business and traveling and everything, speaking, doing things like that. But other than that, y'all, I'll be in the house. Um, a lot of my guys that people that I grew up with, right? Um, the ones that live down here, they be like, Joe, I'm gonna kick it with you, man. I be like, man, that's cool. I be ducked off. I don't be doing nothing. Like really, I don't hang out. Um, I just work, I build, and I'm always with my family. You know, However people may perceive it from the outside, that's what I do, man. I really, my life is just real simple. Um, and even on top of that, like, I I don't really like I used to I don't know, I always been kind of standoffish a little bit unless I really, really, really was tight with you, or felt some type of good energy from you. Other than that, if I couldn't pick up on no energy or if I can't pick up on or if I hadn't been around you or grew up with you or something like that, I'd be a little standoffish. Now, not rude standoffish, because I still speak, say what's up. People will still feel the good energy from me. But at the same time, I'm kind of quiet, you know. Now, a lot of times, I do when I'm teaching, then I'm more open. You know, I could talk to complete strangers for hours if I'm teaching, you know, and that's kind of, I'm gonna say amazing because I would have said weird, right? That's strange. I would have said something like that back in the days, but um, I'm trying not to put certain words with what I do. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying now is like that sounds, it's amazing, but that you could come out of your shell when you actually pouring into somebody, you know. Um, but yeah, it's been a great week. But yesterday it made me realize that when I was teaching those people and teaching the people and building relationships with the people, there's no better gratitude in the world. Money can't compare to a person saying thank you. You know, um, Money can't compare to it. The feeling that you get from people when they tell you thank you because you shared some information with them that nobody probably ever shared with them. So when a person say thank you for that, man, it's like it's just a really good feeling. And I think that probably been one of the main factors that kept me going for so many years is the appreciation that people show when you pour into them, you know. Um, I could remember when this prime example, I remember when the Falcons was in the Super Bowl. And well, I think was the Falcons in the Super Bowl? They had to be. I think they was because me and my well, no, 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 they probably wasn't. And forgive me, y'all, I ain't no sports fanatic, right? I don't watch sports. I do watch sports, let me take that back, but I'm not when I was younger, I used to watch more NBA basketball than I did football. But I would watch football. But when I was younger, I watched more basketball than I did football. Um, as I got older, I just watch what I watch when I watch it, if I watch it. So like when people be talking about, like my son, for example, he'll come and ask me if I know who somebody is, and I'd be like, man, I don't know, I don't know him. You got to show him to me. And he'd be like, Daddy, you know who it is. You got it. And I'd be trying to tell him, like, son, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't keep up with sports like that. If we were talking about it, I'll probably go see who it is. Then I know more about that person. But I'm not one of them guys that's just gonna be like really in tune with who is who. unless it's something that piqued my interest about that person, you know? So, and I'm more of a teams guy. I mean, a player guy. So like, and that's why I'm more of a player guy. So people might be like, Joe, who your team? You know, and I say, man, I really ain't got no team. You know, I like players. So, but I say this though. I'm gonna say this. If I was to say, see, it's terrible. It's kind of bad, but it's no, it ain't bad. I'm here in Atlanta, and I've been in Georgia almost all my life. So I've been in Chicago. I was raised in Chicago, raised in Georgia, like two different states, but I've been in both states like all my life. You know, I've probably been in Georgia more than Chicago. I have been because my oldest kid is 25 and she was raised here. So I've been in Georgia longer than I've been in Chicago. But those Chicago roots and when I grew up in Chicago, I think I left Chicago when I was like 16, you know. So so those roots is there. But so being that I'm in Atlanta in Georgia, you know the Falcons my team. Being that I'm from Chicago and my roots is in Chicago, Chicago Bears my team. I can't say I love both of them. I love the Falcons. I can't say I love the Bears because I'm more in tune with the Falcons than I am with the Bears. So I can say I love the Falcons. And Falcons is it's tough loving them, man, because you know, it's just like, dang, what y'all doing? You know, but Chicago, I'm always love Chicago, you know, because that's my roots. Now, when we talk about players, right? I like Lamar Jackson. Um, I like, I think his name Derrick Henry. Even when Henry was over with Tennessee, I always liked him still. You know what I'm saying? Because I just like the way he run, like he full aggression, like powerful dude. You know what I'm saying? So being that him and Lamar is over at the Ravens, you know, I like the Ravens, right? So those are my team. Now, even like when and I ain't no sports guy, y'all, right? So forgive me, I ain't no sports guy. But even when they talk about Patrick Mahomes being the GOAT, uh, I know how good he is, but I don't watch him like that. You know what I'm saying? So like I don't really I don't watch him like that. So, but yeah, so that's my sports thing, and I'm all over the place. But I'm doing this new thing on YouTube where um I'm trying to be consistent with my post, and I wanted to be a little transparent just to kind of give you guys a little insight on who I am. You know, so that's just a little video I wanted to drop, man. It's Sunday, so it's a new week. Tomorrow is a new day. I have good plans for this week coming up. Um, I got a few business discovery calls that I'll be helping other businesses. That's what I do every day, you know. Um, I went and spoke yesterday. We talked a little bit about business, but we majorly talked about credit, you know. So um, might end up following up with some of those people, you know, just to see if I could offer some type of mentoring or see if they got some type of goal that they want to accomplish and see how I can insert my knowledge and myself into that situation to help them accomplish that goal. You know, so but yeah, man, y'all be good. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I'm gonna be trying to build all of that because, you know, I be on YouTube, right? And I be just checking out like some of the content creators and some of the people that be on YouTube. I be checking them out, and I said, okay, Joe, all right, I want to do that, you know. So I'm gonna throw my head in that ring, you know. Because I know I got a lot to offer. I got a lot to offer. I'm more active on Facebook, but I want to start getting more active over here on YouTube. Um, so yeah, so y'all be good. Y'all be blessed. Y'all have a great week coming up. If you got any goals, for your life, anything that you got set out to go accomplish, make sure that you put your best foot forward and go get it done. You know, it's gonna be so many. obstacles that may come your way in the future. So you got to make sure that you stand on top of it, run through those obstacles, keep going, keep pushing, and don't stop, don't give up, So with that being said, I'll holler at y'all later. Y'all be good. Peace. We out.
Big brother's here, oh, to lift you high. When the weight of the world makes you question why, hold on tight, we'll rise above. We'll heal this world with Big Brother's love.